If I can take it, I can make it.
If you can take it, you can make it.
If you can just keep believing, when nothing in you is working, when all your external forces have given way, if you can just manage to somehow keep hoping, you have a chance. You just can't become hopeless. If you can just keep hope alive, you can make it. Because if you keep hoping, it is really faith. You just gotta transpose it into I hope this happened to I believe this can happen.
Life is like a grindstone. It can polish you or it can pulverize you, depending on how you position yourself.
There's one side of pain that's the suffering and the discomfort side of pain. But then there's another side of pain that's called effort. It's called glory. It's called if you can find a way to push through pain, there's something greater on the other side of it.
Every time you find yourself saying that you can't do something, putting yourself down, being negative about you and the possibilities for you, you've got to literally catch yourself. And you've got to affirm to yourself, hey, no, I can make it. There's some way this can happen for me. You've got to remind yourself that you've got powers within you, talents within you that you haven't even reached for yet. That once you give yourself an opportunity to try and to experiment with your life, to stretch, you'll find out you can do more than you could ever begin to imagine.
I'm challenging you to change the way you talk to you. Cover your head, cover your thoughts, cover your imaginations, cover the words that are coming into your mind, cover what you're saying to yourself. What you are saying to yourself determines whether you win or lose. What you say to yourself has all the world to do with how far you can go. Not what you're going through. Not what's happening in your life, not what's going on in your home, not what's happening in your finances. The blessing is on you. Don't give up on who you are because of how things are turning out, because the blessing is on who you are.
You've got to say yes. Yes to my dreams. Yes to me. Yes, I can. Doesn't matter how many failures I've made. Doesn't matter how many mistakes I've endured. Doesn't matter about what I've done. I can make it.
There's going to be blessings, there's going to be miracles, there's going to be opportunities. Oh yes, it's going to be some struggles, it's going to be some challenges, it's going to be some tests, but even the struggles are an opportunity for me to show off the victory if my mind can handle the change. If you can get your mind out, you can get your money out. You can get your family out. You can get your job out. You can get your career out. You can get your health out. You can get your prosperity out. If you can get your mind out, no devil in hell, no weapon formed against you, no enemy that hates you can stop you from being free. Grab yourself by the hand and say, we're coming out of there.
I know what it is to walk the floor and you don't know how you're going to make it. When people no longer believe in you. And you got to say to yourself, when you fail again and again, they tell you no. Sometimes with tears in your eyes, it's possible. When life knocks you down, sometimes you have to take 2 steps backwards to go forward. When life staggers you, the thing that'll get you up on your knees, get you standing in the center of the ring and keep on fighting is, it's possible. If I just stand long enough, I can pull this off. I can do it. I'm putting it out here. I'm not going to rest until I have it. It's necessary. I'm going to do it. It's on me. No one's going to make it happen for me. I'll get some help and assistance, but I know that it's on me. Will it be easy? No, it's going to be harder, but it doesn't matter what it costs. Because whatever you have to do, it's worth it because it's your life's purpose. And once you know that, it is done.
What's up, Canberra? Come on, let's get on our feet. And to my brothers and sisters in Wellington, what's up, Wellington? Who is pumped for the next 2 days that are going to change their life? Who's ready for more? Who has sacrificed something to be here? Maybe borrowed money, maybe sold something. They know they couldn't afford it, but they know to get in the room is what it's all about because they know that these next 2 days will change their life. Who are you? Who's ready to say yes to their dreams? Come on, now is the time, right? Is it now? We know that the way we play anything is the way we do anything, so who is ready to play full out? You have 2 days to take an opportunity to change your life, just like it changed my life and so many other people. Are you ready? I have a song that we're going to play, and it's got lyrics, and we're going to sing it, and we're going to dance to it, and we're going to celebrate like it is already done. Are you ready? Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go.
Louder, let's go.
Running out. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not
Come on, let's sing it. This is all about us right now.
It's all about where you're going, no matter where you've been. Let's go.
Come on, let's do this. Come on.
Let's go.
It's now. Now is the time. Let's go. It's not tomorrow. It's now.
Let's go. It's now or never. Let's go. Tomorrow's good, tonight is better. Let's go. There is no better time. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go.
on, we're ready to
is
do
where
this.
you shine. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done, it's about what you do. It's all about where you going, no matter where you've been. Let's go.
Last one, let's dance. Come on, you got 10 more seconds. Right up the back there, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on, like your life depends on your dreams in here. Let's go.
Let's go. It's now or never. Let's go. Tomorrow's good, tonight is better. Let's make it happen.
All right, before you grab your feet, you need to get 3 high fives from people that aren't beside you and then take a seat. Alrighty, if we haven't met, my name's Bryan Marsh. It's my wife, Fiona Marsh. It was her idea to buy the Juice Plus franchise. So let's celebrate Fiona for a second. It was not me. It was in 2016 that we bought our Juice Plus franchise. And the reason we did that was Fiona just wanted to get out of the house. We've got 4 small children. She wanted more from life. She was a stay-at-home mum for 8 years and was just looking for something different. So we've been following some friends of ours that had bought a Juice Plus franchise, and we saw that their life had changed. So we wanted a different life. So we said, yes to Juice Plus, and it has absolutely changed our life. I'm puffed. I'm so unfit at the moment. This is hard work. So we were very, very, very intentional about what we wanted to do with Juice Plus. Very intentional about it. My background is business. I've been in IT. I've had my own IT companies for 20 years. And I kind of fell into that world where the business designed my life. We wanted to do something different this time with Juice Plus. We wanted to design the business around the life we wanted to create. And we found the vehicle to do that, which was Juice Plus. Because Juice Plus has given us the ability to work from wherever we want. It's given us and opened up our minds to a world of personal development. I'd been in business for 20 years and I'd never gone down that road. But we were able to design a business that gave us the ability to create the life that we wanted to do. So my question to you is, have you decided on the life you want to create with your Juice Plus business? Our focus, the life we wanted to create, was spend more time with our kids. We've got 4 small children. We wanted to give them a life that we hadn't had growing up with our parents because our parents were working so hard, right? We wanted to spend more time with our kids creating special moments. The Juice Plus business gave us the ability to do that because we can work from wherever we want. So, when we said yes to this, we thought to ourselves, what will it look like in 3 years' time? So this here is the life that we've been able to create because all of our school holidays, we spend time creating special moments with our children. We bought the 4-wheel drive, we bought the caravan, and this here is our favourite camping spot, which is in the Sunshine Coast. We get to tow that caravan up the beach and do beach camping. Spend time creating special moments with our children, but still being able to build our business because we prioritise what was important for us. We wanted to create special moments and spend more time with our children, and Juice Plus gave us the ability to do that. So my goal here for you today is to start thinking about the life that you want to create. The dreams that you have that are going to be a part of your journey, to think through where your life will be, the life that you want to create over the next few years. Because prior to joining Juice Plus, we never thought about that. Somebody else decided that for us. We just fell in line with what was happening. But we were intentional about what we wanted to do and the journey we wanted to go on over the next few years. And so let's dream for a bit. Let's get your pen and paper out and listen. These are questions that I go through with new team because I want them to set a vision of what life could be like if they decide that that's what they want, if they decide to go for it. So we probably don't have enough time to answer all of these questions now, but they are questions that you should journal on and think about over the next few days or over the next few weeks, because you have the ability to design your own life, not to fall in line with somebody else's design for your life. You have the ability to design the life that you want. So where in the next 3 years are you living? Are you in, well, they all went too fast. In a house or an apartment? What is it, a house or is it an apartment? Are you in an apartment at the moment, but you want to upscale to a bigger house because maybe you're about to have children? Are you renting at the moment, but that over the next few years, your Juice Plus business is going to give you the ability to put down a deposit to buy your first house? What will your house look like? This is a big question. You may be happy with where you're living right now. That's fine, okay? But you might want to renovate. You might be thinking about a house for somebody else. Your children. You might be thinking about an investment property. What does the investment property look like? We need to be specific about what we want to create. So what color is the house? How many bedrooms? Maybe you're just starting in a relationship and the plan is to be married in the next couple of years. Maybe your partner doesn't know that yet, but you're going to be planning that. And so you need the house because you decided that you want 4 children. Fiona, my wife, only wanted 2. I wanted 4. We went for 3 and I got what I wanted because we've got twins. But that was always a part of what I wanted because I wanted 4 kids. How many bedrooms? Where the pool? Do you have a pool? You don't have a pool at the moment, but you want a bigger house with a pool? What's the gardens look like? Let's dream. Let's think about those. If you already thought about this, let's put pen to paper and let's just, what are those thoughts that come to mind about where you want to be over the next few years? Where is it located? We just moved from a house in kind of a busy suburb to the hinterland. But is your goal to be near the beach? You deserve that. You can have that if you work for it. And so we always knew we wanted a bigger house. Recently, we bought our dream house, and a big thanks to Juice Plus because it was a massive part of that. But our vision was that, Fiona's vision was a long driveway. My vision was that I wanted acreage. We got what we wanted because we were very clear on where we were going. This has been a part of our vision for the last few years. You get to dream. You get to dream with Juice Plus. You get to create the life that you want with Juice Plus. They're all coming out straight away. Will you entertain in it? For me, I love to entertain. I'm very social. I want to be around people all the time. So it was a part of the house that we were looking for. I wanted a big entertaining area. Will you run events in it? Our vision for our house is to run Juice Plus events through it because we found a house that is a massive entertaining area. But that was years of us manifesting that, having a vision for it. But this doesn't happen by accident. This happens when you're specific about what you want, when you journal on it, when you have a vision board for it. Don't let somebody else choose or design your life. You get to decide that. What features will the house have? I always wanted an outdoor bar. How does it feel to be living in your new house? Or to have renovated your existing house? Or to do the extension that you've been wanting to do for the new house? How does it feel to be there? How does it smell? Can you smell the house that you're going to be moving into? Or the apartment? Or the new gardens that you want to build? And so what we've been able to do, the house that we wanted it met what I wanted, which was an entertaining area. So we have the ability now to entertain, run Juice Plus events, run business events outside. Because we were specific in what we wanted. What about a new car? Is it time to upgrade the car? What type of car do you want? I know some people in this room that, thanks to Juice Plus, they've been able to upgrade their car, pay cash for their car. That was always a part of what they wanted to create. but they spent time creating a vision for what they wanted. How many doors does the car have? What features does the car have? Is it hybrid? Is it electric? How fast to 100 Ks does it go? Does it have a sunroof? Be specific about what you want. What adventures or experiences will you create in the car? For me, this was what I wanted, because I knew it was going to open up an opportunity for us to spend more time with our kids, to explore, to create special moments with our children. So we needed the four-wheel drive. We had a vision for 3 years to create that, to buy the caravan, to buy the four-wheel drive, to spend time with our kids, right? But it went crazy, and we were able to do that within 12 months. But we were very clear on where we wanted to go. It wasn't going to be done by accident. It was going to be intentional. What are you doing for fun? Are you playing sport? Is there a sport that you want to go back to that you haven't been doing or playing? Are you sitting in the audience and you only play golf 3 days a week, but you want to play 5 days a week? Are you exploring? This exercise is to get you dreaming, to get you thinking, to be intentional about where you're going. What friends are you seeing? What friends aren't you seeing? You know, we're the average of the 5 people we hang out with. Are there some people in your world that you know that you probably shouldn't be spending so much time with? Do you have a hobby? Do you need to get back to that hobby? Do you need to find a hobby? What toys do you have? Do you want the boat, the caravan? What is it? We are giving you permission to dream, to think, to create your own life. So one of those things that we've been able to do is travel with our kids, right? Explore. This is the Whitsundays. This is us going out to the Barrier Reef, which we've been able to do, a few times. This is exploring for us. This is what we do with our children and with our family. This is fun for us. Are you traveling? We haven't been able to travel for the last few years, but the borders are opening. Maybe you want to explore. Maybe you haven't been to Europe. Maybe you just want to see Australia. Where are you traveling to? Do you have a plan? Have you put pen to paper and, decided on where you will be next year? Who are you traveling with? Who aren't you traveling with? This is an interesting question. For us, we've decided, because we've moved into a new house and there's so much for us to just enjoy, that for the next 6 months to 12 months, we'll spend time in the house. But it's also given us the opportunity to help someone with our caravan. So they're going to be living in our caravan for a while. But it's also given me the opportunity. Now I've got 3 boys to actually go camping with my 3 boys, because they're coming into that age now where, it's boys want to be with boys and men and do cool things. How often are you traveling? How long are you traveling each year? What time of the year? This is Fiona and I at Lake Louise in Canada on a Juice Plus retreat. So I've been blessed with Juice Plus to be able to travel to a number of countries and go to retreats and things. So thank you to Juice Plus, but we've seen some of the world as a result of that. But is there a place where you want to go that's kind of a bit of a stretch, but you need to play bigger to get there? Where is it? What does your day look like? You get to design your day. You get to design your life. If you're intentional about it, most of the time it's just about sitting down and taking the time to think about it, to explore the possibilities. Who are you waking up next to? What does your morning look like? How much time do you have for yourself? Do you have spiritual time? Is there time for exercise? How does it feel to be living this life? Is there freedom attached to it? Hope? Confidence? Are you happy? Is there more joy in your world? Are you proud? Is there more gratitude? Because you've been on a journey. It takes time to get there, but every day you're working a step closer to the dream of the life that you're creating. And so the next question is, what does your business need to look like? How much will this lifestyle cost? You need to be specific. If you want to travel, go and get the brochures. If you want to travel, go and work out what the itinerary is. If you want to travel, work out what the costs are. What cash flow is required to pay for this? What club level is that? You have the ability to build a business that will pay for this lifestyle that you want to create. Who has joined your business to help? And so, to afford this lifestyle requires you to build a Juice Plus business. And there is a training here that Adam has put together that will walk you through how to build a Juice Plus business to pay for, or to create the business that you want to pay for whatever you're dreaming of. So take your phone out. Don't watch the video now because it goes for half an hour. Adam likes to talk. But it'll open up a Vimeo link, right? And there is a training attached to this that you can watch later on. And I'll share this in the franchise page, so if you don't get it, you can watch it later. Who do you need to become? What skills do you need to learn? Is there an area of your business that you need to up-level in or upskill in? Is it starting conversations? Is it building relationships in a cold market? You've gone through your warm market, now you need to create influence in a cold market. Is it about asking quality questions? Is it follow-up? You start all these conversations, you get people interested, but then you're not circling back because maybe you don't know how to track those conversations. What area of your business do you need to improve in? Is it closing? Is it attraction marketing? And this is a big one. Who do you need to become? What character traits do you need to develop? Is it more confidence? Confidence is contagious. Our Monday night freedom training, the more time you spend around confident people, the more confident you will become. A lot of my confidence came from traveling and doing events with Adam. Adam's a confident person. When you spend time with confident people, you become more confident. Is it self-awareness? Is it decisiveness? Is it integrity? Do you need to be more positive or have more empathy? Who do you need to become? You are everything. You don't need to be somebody else. Everything that you need is within you. But there are probably some parts that you need to mirror and model of other people. Some people that are better at, there's an area where you need to grow in. So spend time thinking about that. To me, the biggest secret to success in this business is having the motivation to do the work. Being self-motivated to do the work, because the life that you're living is here. The life that you want to create is out here. This part is the uncomfortable part, and you need to be motivated to do what's uncomfortable. And that comes from a vision of wanting more, not just for yourself, but for your family. And once you're taking care of that, then obviously we're taking care of other people and having a vision for other people. And so motivation comes from believing in your vision. And how do you believe in your vision? It's self-talk. It's, I am a strong network marketer. I am present. I am passionate. I am listening with 2 ears. I am here. I am creating the life of my dreams. I am ready. I am statements. First thing in the morning, that self-talk is what you need to change. To believe in the vision of what you're creating, to believe that you're enough, to believe that it's possible of what you want to create. And then it comes down to making a decision. It comes down to making a decision, because success is a decision.
Do you know how many people have had visions, ideas, and huge career moves that they were about to make, and they allowed the word no to stop them?
When you make the decision to do what you want to do with your life, just know this: because the family and the friends in your life do not share your vision, in most cases, they will be the first person to try and talk you out of what you want to do with your life. But know this: only those that can see the invisible can do the impossible.
People that don't have any dreams for themselves, they tend to be dream killers. They'll laugh at you. They'll call you names because they have no dreams. They don't want it.
Most people go through life holding back. If you get into the habit of just being mediocre, it will become a part of your consciousness. If you get in the habit of giving less than what you have it within you to give, it will begin to reflect itself in your personality. It will begin to damage you psychologically. And you don't want to be a part of that kind of self-destructive behavior. You want to set some high standards for yourself. There's greatness in you. And you've got to learn how to tune out the critics outside and the critic inside. And since I'm going to do this, I'm going to harness my will. And I'm not going to let anything stop me.
You have to be relentless. You have to never let off the gas, never stop, never quit. Never allow anyone to talk you out of the dream, the vision, and ideas. And understand that for every level, there's another devil. It is the devil's job to create challenges, issues, and conflicts, insecurities, fear, because he wants to put you to a test. But I can tell you now, I piss the devil off every day because I just don't stop. And the devil is so mad. God, it doesn't matter if he gets sick, it doesn't matter what happens to his money or his finances. Every time he gets out of his bed and he's on a mission to get it done.
And as you begin to look at your life, decide that you're going to start working on that dream. You're going to work and nurture that idea. Now, there will be people that will criticize you. There will be people that won't see it for you. But I say to you, don't let nobody turn you around. You don't need anybody to understand it. You don't need anybody to approve you. You don't need anybody to say, go ahead on and do it. If you get that, that's fantastic. If you get that encouragement, that's great. But I say stand up within yourself boldly and say, this is my life. I'm controlling my destiny.
And so my question to you is, are you ready to make that decision? In 2016, At my first Juice Plus conference, I was sitting in the room at the gala, and I'd kind of been dipping my toes in the business for a while, definitely not out loud and proud. But it was at the gala that I saw my upline, Kira Love, win Franchisee of the Year in 2016. And I thought to myself, that was pretty cool. I thought to myself, I saw 10 people being counted down to 4 people, and they were going through statistics and what she had done. And I'm like, that's pretty exciting. I want to do that. I want to be the 2017 franchisee winner of Juice Plus. At the time, I didn't know that a year before that, Kira was at the Hamilton Island Conference and made a decision to come back as a different person, to win 2016 Franchisee of the Year. Because she had been dipping her toes or been at a level that she wasn't happy with. She wanted to come back and be louder and prouder. And so it was then that I made that decision to show up differently. And so over the next couple of days, you'll have an opportunity. You'll see someone do something. You'll see someone walk the stage. You'll see someone share a story. You have the ability to make a decision to be someone different next year, to show up, to come back as a different person. It could be any area. It could be the next title in your rank. It could be your second yes, which is what it was for me that year. Because yes, we had bought the franchise, but we hadn't made our second yes. And most people make 2 yeses. The first yes is when they buy the franchise, but the second yes is when they go, enough is enough and I want more. And that might be you this year. It might be over the next couple of days, or it might be when you come out of conference, because you're still remembering of how you feel over these couple of days. And you know that when you come back and you've grown over those next 12 months, that you're going to be a different person and the work is going to be worth it. And so I made that declaration then that I would be a different person and come back. I wanted the 2017 Franchisee of the Year. And then the night went on and maybe I'd had a drink or two, and then there's this story that happened.
Hey everyone. Okay, so I have a quick story. It must be 6 years ago. It's late at night. Just the stragglers are out after conference, heading up to the rooftop bar. I'm almost taking my shoes off, not quite yet. And here is this tall, dark, handsome gentleman. I notice, first of all, his luxe velvet smoking jacket, very Hefner-like. And he looks at me and said, "Hello, Linda." Quite serious. "You don't know me yet, but you will know my name. This time next year, I'm going to be up there and you will know my name." And I said, "Well, dude, I'm definitely going to remember that jacket and make it happen, dude. Make it happen." Sometimes you just don't expect it to happen. A lot of people talk, but I knew that there was a decision in his voice. What a moment.
But that was my public declaration in my own way. Keith Abraham, you're going to hear from a little bit later, has statistics on when you set goals, there are certain things to do, and those things that you do, the higher chance of you achieving those goals. And that was my public declaration at the time, because I didn't know, actually, I think I'd met Linda once or twice at that stage. But there was, Linda's on stage, and Linda's a force, and you want to be around Linda. And so it was late at night, and it was in a lift, and the gala had finished. But that was me making that public declaration. So my question to you is, what is going to be your decision? You might not have that now, right? You might know what it is now. There might be something that, is in your mind, but you haven't had the courage to declare it or tell someone about it or find an accountability partner to hold you accountable for it or even put pen to paper. But you have the opportunity to that because success is a decision. Success is a decision. You get to decide what your life is going to look like. Nobody else. You get to decide that. You get to take the power back. You get to say yes to your dreams, right? But it starts with a decision. And then when you've made that decision, you get to celebrate that you've made that decision, like as if it's already done. Yes? Do we believe that? The last little thing I'm going to get you to do is get back up on your feet. Over the next couple of days, you are going to make a decision. You might not publicly declare it, but there's something in your mind that you're going to decide. It might be just your second yes to Juice Plus. But once that is done, we need to celebrate together. And so that's what we're going to do now. We've got a song that's going to come on, and we're going to celebrate as if we've made that decision, as if we have declared it already, that we want more out of life, that we're ready, that we know the time is now for that decision to be made, for that life to be created. So are you ready to celebrate as if it's already been done? Are you sure? Come on, it's the last thing that we get to do together. Are we ready? All right, let's go. Ready? Come on, this is a celebration. You've made that decision. You want to be someone else. You want to be someone different. You want to grow. Growth is the blessing in this business. It's the journey that we get to go on. And we get to celebrate when we show up as somebody different. We take us with us. The blessing is us. It's who we are. We want more out of life. You deserve it. It is owed to you. We can do this together. Are you ready? Come on. Are you ready? Come on. The beat's going to drop and you better go. Are you ready? Come on. Let's go. Come on. We are celebrating as if we made the decision to be successful, to have a different life, to be someone different, to bless people because we love people, to help people see a different way, for other people to show up. Think about the people in your team that you get to impact. The strangers you haven't met yet, that you get to impact because you get to turn them into friends and then they become your family. I'm out. Peace out. Keep it real. Be good to each other.
Give it up for Bryan Marsh, everyone.